Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Applesauce here today, and we're back using this dragon army here. But I got a suggestion. Someone told me to take off the dark crown and try the frost, and they said it's better. So with the meteor staff, it's gonna have that and the frost effect. So we'll see if it's better. I think the dark crown makes it better on the back end because when it heats up and gets the 30% damage reduction and 30% damage increase, it becomes really good. But having that frost is huge. So maybe this might be better. We're going to find out and test it. Let's get into it. All right, first hit in, and we have a nice little ring base. I think with this base, we are going to go in. Yeah, we're just going to go in for this top side and kind of see where she decides to go from here. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Do a little single cycle here. Okay, looks good. Should be able to single cycle again here, I'm thinking. Alright, we're going to single cycle. That's perfect. And now, I think after here, yeah, definitely need a double cycle. That was... Did not expect my fox to get destroyed there, but it is what it is. Alright, and then it'll probably go to that air defense after. That's not a big deal. I'm hoping... Go to the monolith? Yes, it does. Exactly where I wanted to go. Okay, giving our invis here. Okay, we'll pop our haste. Get through some of these buildings here. Perfect. Now it's in the core here. And we'll give that an earthquake here to get through some of these buildings. Don't lose our fox too early here. Nice. We're going to get through all these buildings here. Alright, it's great. Get through that builder hut here too. And that's probably all the value she will get there. But that's okay with us. And now what we're going to do here is we're actually going to use queen down here. Snipe that. Air defense and all that gone here. Okay. Baby over here. Probably like a dragon here just to make sure that funnel's set. All of our other drags in here. Warden, Mini Prince. Icehound send it in here. Okay. And we can go ahead and ice block that hound. That should be fine for now. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and overgrowth this section so it forces everything into the core here. And then it's a good time for Warden ability here as the Giga Bomb and everything else is going off here. And we still have that... We still have our frost effect too we can use whenever we want here. Let's see. And we're going to go ahead and use it now. Cover up most of that back end there. That should be fine. Some rockaloons over here to help the funnel. Okay, this looks good for us. Seeing some more rockaloons over here. Just make sure we got the cleanup troops going on. Okay. Mini Prince still doing a lot, still alive and well here. Gonna take out that. Perfect. Okay, just that wizard tower and scatter left. But that should go down no problem at all. Meteor's still coming in to help out. And that's a nice 3-star to start it off. Perfect. Yeah, meteors are pretty good there. And having that frost in the back end was kind of nice there as well. So, I don't know, I think I like it. That worked out pretty well. Alright, here we are, next attack game. And we have a double rage base here, okay. Town on the outside there. Yeah, we're just going to charge in for between the two rages is typically how I charge these bases. Because then I just let the RC pick a side. It really doesn't matter as long as she disrupts one of the rage sections. I can't have her fighting both. Okay, it should be fine here. I think we'll be okay to single cycle again here. Yeah. Okay, can't single cycle again just because RC's getting a little low. So we want to make sure we preserve our health as much as we can. So we just gotta be really careful with our invisibilities here. And we'll pop our haste because we are getting into this section over here that has a lot of HP. And pop another invis here. Oh, don't want to lose our fox if we can help it. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and we'll pop earthquake just to get through this section right here. Let's see. Okay, goes to sweeper. So we didn't disrupt either of these rage sections, which is a little unfortunate. But maybe, I think we'll at least pop this other one right here. And then maybe we can pop this one as well. Okay, we don't. That's fine. And then what we're going to do here is we'll use queen like down here maybe. Snipe out these air defenses. Okay, send all that there. And then baby over here. Drag here. All of our other drags here. Warden Mini Prince in. Okay. Ice Hound in here to help out as well. Ice Hound should fly across the base here. Alright, we look good. And we're actually going to overgrowth this section here just to keep everything alive for a little bit longer. And then that's a good frost effect here as we cover up the town hall. We're getting a bit of a split here. So we're actually going to use Warden ability as some of the dragons split over here. But I think the mini prince should be able to take out this section over here, hopefully. And some rockaloons over here to help support. Okay, great. The Ice Hound maybe... Okay, it doesn't... Maybe it'll distract the monolith maybe for a little bit, just so that mini prints get that extra value here. And let's see if those rockaloons will help the monolith. I need that monolith to go down here. Wow, we had a crazy split there, and it really should not have worked out, but this is... Yeah, this is going to be a 3 here all day. Nice. Meteor came in clutch there, too. Alright, that worked out better than I thought. Alright, next attack in, and we have a double poison diamond-shaped base here. And so with these diamond bases, I'm trying to go in for the town hall section. That's typically where I try to go in for. I'm just trying to think about how I want to do it. Yeah, we'll go in over here and just see what happens. Alright, and we are near the town hall, so we are going to need a single cycle here, or double cycle. Okay. And then we'll use an invis here to redirect. Keep her on the town hall. Now we can pop our haste here. Earthquake here just to get through that town hall section. It does save a lot of time using earthquake on the town hall, so it's usually worth it. Okay, great. I wanted to go in for that core section there, so that's actually great. And yeah, we're gonna have to double cycle just because we're in a pretty dangerous spot here. And should take out that crusher mortar, and that's about all the value she's gonna get, but that should be enough for me. I think that carves out a decent amount of the core section there for me, so I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, and then use that down here. I'm trying to think about this angle here. And queen here. And should be able to snipe out those back end air defenses. Beautiful. Okay, and then we'll start sending in dragons over here. That'll eventually go to where we need to go. And then Ice Hound in here. That'll start distracting that air defense for us. Queen is already absolutely annihilated here. It is what it is. Okay. Oh, we're hitting like every red air bomb. It is what it is here. Alright. And that's a good time for Warden ability here, just because we are getting a little low. And we do have that frost effect for the back end here to use whenever we want. And we're going to actually overgrowth this section over here, just to keep all of our dragons exactly where we want it to go. And use our frost effect here for that back end. Okay. And maybe get a couple cleanup troops in here going on, just to kind of help a little. Yeah, this might be a close one here. Okay, Mini Prince still alive. Let's see. It's all going to come down to time, I think. And send in those rockaloons here for that back end. Hopefully that grabs a couple of those extra buildings here. Let's see, do we have the time? I don't know if we have the time here. Yeah, I think we're going to be just a building or two shy here, but super close. I think if we would have been a little bit quicker, we would have got it. 98, we'll take it. Alright, next attack in. We have a nice little ring base here. So, double poison, of course. And we're just trying to think about what's the best spot to go in. And I think I want to go in for this section up top here, just because that multi-gear is right there staring me in the face, asking me to destroy it. And let's see, we want to disrupt the ring. Like, that's one of the main goals here with these kind of bases. And I'd like to get in for that core if possible, but if I don't, it's not the end of the world. Okay. Great. And now after that wizard tower, it should go back for this section over here. Great. Oh, our fox, don't die, fox, please. Okay, fox is still alive somehow. And if we invis this, nice, we're in the quarry now. Okay, we don't have much, we only have one invis left, but that's okay. And we'll at least get down some of the core section here. Not all of it, but some. Okay, got some of it for sure. That's fine. And then we'll use queen down here, snipe outs. Okay, back end air defense too, we'll take that. And then probably like a baby drag over here. And then maybe an actual drag here. All of our other drags right here. Warden Mini Prince. Rockaloons in there. I'll take out that air defense here. Then our Ice Hound can float across the base for us. And perfect, soaks up a couple of mines there. And that's a good time for Warden ability here, just because we're getting a little low here. Okay, dragons are doing okay here. And we're going to go ahead and overgrowth this back end here, just so we don't have to worry about it right now. And I'd love for those wizards to take out the air defense. They do, great, wow. Okay, then that can work here. Okay, where's our Minion Prince? It's all about our Minion Prince doing its thing here. Okay, let's see. Will the Minion Prince be able to clutch up here? I don't think he has the time to. Yeah, it's unfortunate. He'll still be able to pump some damage in. Maybe take out that Expo. I don't think he has time to clean up the rest of the space. Ah, it's so close. So close. Just a time thing. Like, yeah, if he had the power on the back end, maybe, but it's okay. Alright, next base in. Double poison base here. I think with this base, I try to go in for the town hall here if I can. So let's see. I think I've attacked this base before, and I think I got into the town hall and got some crazy value when I did it last time. So I just gotta try to see if I can recreate that. Okay, find a single cycle there. Okay, looking good here. Ooh. Ooh, okay. We don't want to lose it now. Don't die, please. Okay, we're just going to keep on invising her, just to make sure she's not going to go down here. And she goes down. Jeez. How unlucky is that? Alright, and then we're going to use that here. Missed that back end air defense here. That's fine. All of our drags in over here. Warden, Minion Prince. Ice Hound coming in. Ice block that, so that air defense is distracted for us. Alright. Then we're going to go ahead and we'll overgrowth this section over here, just to keep our drags alive a little bit longer. And then we're going to use our Warden ability here just to protect our Ice Hound for a little bit longer. I think that's kind of... that would be nice here. Okay, that's fine. It dies now. Alright, now we have our invisibility spells, so we're just going to try to protect our Minion Prince here. And we cannot have our Minion Prince getting wrecked here. That's the big thing. use the frost effect there. Mini Prince is still alive. Ice block him, or use a frost effect again there. Okay. And we got some cleanup troops coming in here. Maybe that'll help here. This is actually going to be a really close one here. It's all going to come down to time here, I think. Do I have the time? Oh, the king is going to distract us. No, the king alone is going to make us not have the time. Oh, that's crazy. The king is... Jeez. So much HP on the king. Alright, last attack. Let's see what we can do here. And double rage base. Let's see if we can do this here. So, I'm not sure if I really love using the Dark Orb over the Dark Crown, because I just love the Mini Prince in the back end. Alright, we're going to go in. I kind of want to take out the Town Hall here. I think I can get in for the Town Hall eventually. Okay, our Fox is not supposed to take those shots. Go in for the... Yes, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to go in for. Monolith. Because then it can go in for the Town Hall next. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Alright. Ooh. Did not want to shoot out. Alright, we look good here. Now we're into like this rage section here, so looks good for us. Ooh. Goodbye, RC. Holy. Okay, and if we use that down here, then that here. Yes, snipe the back end one. Perfect. Baby over here. Make a drag or two over here. All of our other drags in here. Warden, Mini Prince, Ice Hound coming in. Looking good here. Okay, and I want to use that right there. Perfect. Great distraction here. Good Mini Prince ability here as we cover up most of that core section for us. And then we're going to go ahead and overgrowth this section right here, so that rage can't pop out on us. And now that's a good time for a warden ability here as we get close to the core. We're starting to take a lot of that damage there. Still that invisibility left to use for the Mini Prince whenever we want, so I'm just looking for a good time to use that. Okay, and might have to pop it now. Yeah. And some Rockaloons to help support here. Okay, Mini Prince might go down here, but we have so many dragons alive here. Yeah, we have a lot alive. Okay, great. Perfect. And put some cleanup troops in here. Start the cleanup process. And I think that should be a 3-star here. If that multi-archer tower doesn't absolutely go off. Yeah, no corner buildings. Nice little 3-star here. Perfect. Definitely needed that. Alright guys, that'll do it for today's video. I'm not really sure if I like the Dark Orb with the Meteor Staff. I feel like it's good, but like then on the back end you kind of struggle because that Dark Crown just comes in so clutch on the back end with having it just makes the Mini Prince just such a beast. So, I'm not sure if I like it better or not. Still yet to determine that. But I think I'm going to stick with this combination, the double epic. I know it's expensive, but it just makes the Mini Prince just such a killer. And then you don't even have to worry about where, you're using the frost effect either. So, but I'm really liking this army, guys. It's, I think Root Riders are meta right now. And I also think Rockaloon Fireball is meta if you're, really, really good at the game. But, I'm just liking dragons. I love dragons. I have more fun playing dragons. If I were to play Root Riders, I wouldn't have fun playing this game. So I'm just going to stick with this army and, just have fun with it. See what I can do. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's video, and I'll catch you in the next one.